Durham College's Global class is taking learning about the world to a new level. Lon Appleby and his class use Skype to communicate with other global students halfway across the world. Egypt, Canada, India, and the United States were all represented in this discussion. I had the pleasure to talk to some students and get their thoughts and opinions on the event.
Today I'm here to hear what the guest speaker from Washington and the guest speaker from Egypt has to say. I would like to hear their experiences and really get a global overview of the topics at hand today.
With technology growing ever so rapidly, it makes it easier for them to connect from miles and miles away. What do some of the students think of this?
We're separated by, large distances, yet we can both, all of us technically here, Egypt, Washington, can all just sit down, almost as if we're next to each other and communicate effectively.
It's awesome. Like the things I've done in the past, you had to actually have physical location. Like it was a bunch of young people living together, but with using Skype, it opens up so many other possibilities.
It allowed them to watch videos together, as well as listen to each other speak, and even ask questions to Ahmed Hussein about his experience in the square.
I went to a school in Australia that tried to do the same thing that Lon does, of bringing people together from all over the world and trying to find a meeting of minds about world issues about that.
However, you would like to...
Lon Appleby, the man behind this event, is a professor at Durham College. Starting the global class no longer than a year ago, it is a great way for students to interact and learn with people who they would not necessarily interact with elsewhere. Lon plans to have more of these classes, so keep your ears open.
I have an answer, but it doesn't matter what I say right now. It matters what the students say.
The class was a success. Lots was discussed, and global issues were brought to attention. Even other Durham College staff members decided to sit in and see what it was about. Notes were taken, comments were written, and lots of questions were asked. Questions of all sorts were thrown out there, and the conversation grew from then on.
They don't always manage
To get an idea of what sort of questions were asked, let's listen in.
You can say the same thing about the French Revolution. You can say the same thing about...
Based on your experiences, and obviously the conditions of each nation-state are complex and must be considered individually, but do you think that democracy is a conflictual process that is a prerequisite for peace? And do you think that democracy necessarily equals peace and freedom?
It's an ecosystem of which there are a variety of different things taking place at the same time, and hopefully we reach a balance. And so I think that democracies without good checks and balances and making sure that they follow some key things can go towards a condition whether they support more peace.
From Durham College, I'm Ben Subchuk, leaving you with this note. Communicating with the world is just one call away.